Ile-Ife, my MVVs, welcome.
A forbidden prophecy resurfaces the dark fate that await, Ile-Ife family if the ritual fails, okay? Delaram, the storm is gathering and the spirit of the land are restless. Once again, a forbidden prophecy, once long buried within the sacred text of Ile-Ife, has resurfaced, casting a dark shadow over the royal household. The fate of an entire bloodline now hangs in a balance, all in the balance, as whisper of an ancestral cult begins to ripple through the corridors of the palace of the Ooni of Ife. It all began with a shocking confession. Certain families, we are connected to the palace, have been implicated in the disappearance of the sacred rare crown, a divine relic that is not only a symbol of power, but a conduit of spiritual energy, linking the Ooni to the deities of the land. Panic spread like wildfire as elders and high priests convene in hush urgency. Now there's a Baba that they call Rufus, Banjo. They said he's been going like raving mad right now. They said he has got something to do with everything that has happened in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. They say that he has, been a man that has always been an opposition. He has done everything, worked against the Ooni of Ife for a very, very long time. As far as this Rufus is concerned, everything that Ooni of Ife does is wrong. Everything he says is wrong. Every decree he makes is wrong. Ooni is not fit to be there. He is the one that is fit to be there. That jealousy, that anger, that animosity has eaten him up so much. He will criticize Ooni. He will criticize everybody. He has even criticized to a point where he criticized small Tadenikawo, okay? When Ooni of Ife went to, when Nami brought Ooni of Ife to, Akure to meet with the father, he was the one who said that they are not bringing the boy up, that they have spoiled the boy. See the boy, where the boy was rushing money. An old man like that, money that the father, that is Ooni of Ife, was giving to Tadenikawo. A child that is barely 4 years old, you say those kind of words against the child. An old man like that. Right now, they say Rufus have gone raving mad. And they say that, of course, he is instrumental to, them picking, one of those people instrumental to, them picking the array crown from the palace. Now, for those who understand the weight of, this crime, the fear is palpable. In the days of old, they say the consequences of such a sacrilege were there. Entire bloodline were erased from existence if proper atonement was not swiftly carried out. Ancient stories recount chilling tales of families who defied the spiritual order only to watch their lineage crumble overnight. Mysterious illness, unexplainable misfortune, and tragic used to befall them in those days. And the Ooni of Ife, the custodian of the Yoruba heritage, they said has reportedly distanced himself from the unfolding, chaos, declaring that the gods must be appeased. I have done my part, he stated, his words carrying an air of, finality. If the gods reject the sacrifice, then no one can say anything, okay? Everybody was one. Remember sometime last week, they had come out to tell them, they said that, look, you still have a chance to say what you have done. If you know that you have been involved in any way in this sacrilege, come out and say. They refuse. Now, the weight of his pronouncement sent shockwave through the palace. If our priests, okay, were summoned, in haste their divination revealing that the land itself was crying out for justice. Ile-Ife said that the land was crying out for justice, the oracle of a prophecy, one hidden for generation, one that foretold doom should be, should the sacred balance be disturbed. According to the ancient prophecy, If the Ara crown is stolen and the proper rituals are not performed immediately, the kingdom, the family suffer a fate worse than, war, drought, famine, and unrest would descend upon the land, and the palace itself would become a house of sorrow. The gods, insulted by the defilement of their sacred object, would unleash their wrath upon those responsible. Even the innocent would not be exempt, okay? They say this is how the gods takes justice in Ile-Ife, like in the days. And they say right now it's still applicable, okay? Now, we have never heard anything like that, okay? Now, the confession that implicated these families, okay, came amidst the chaos. They cried, they said they have begged, but the judgment of the ancestors is not easily swayed. Now the entire kingdom worships with bated breath. Will the gods accept the sacrifice? Because right now they are supposed to go and perform series of sacrifices. Sacrificial rites have already started as at this evening now, as we are hearing, with the blood of animals offered in, deep supplication. Chant of the ancient tongue echoes through the palace ground as Ifa priests Yanifa work tirelessly to communicate with the deities. Pleading for mercy, some say the spirit have already made their decision, while others claim that, signs, dark signs, cloud gathering over the sacred grove, the sudden wailing of unseen voices at night suggests that the gods remain unsatisfied. Daylight. History, of course, is for unfolding before our very own eyes. Will the Ooni of Ife, household be able to navigate this storm and prevent the impending doom for these families? Because the answers right now lie with the Ooni of Ife. There is nothing greed and ambition. When you're too ambitious, it becomes a problem. This man has money. He's well respected among the people of Ile-Ife. For him to have been involved in this kind of a thing is something that is very, very shocking. All because he feels that the Ooni of Ife has no right to be there. He's the one who has the right to be there. And they say that when they offer sacrifices over events like this, the gods have the right to accept it or not accept it. And if the gods does not accept it, it becomes a big problem for that entire family. Something that has not happened for a very long time. Right now, these men are bringing it upon themselves. Because of what? Because of sheer greed. I am better than you. You're not supposed to be the king. He continued and continued until that greed, that ambition led him to where he is now. Today, where is Parufos? Everybody is seeing him raving mad in Ile-Ife. I'm going to bring you more updates. Do not forget that these are all alleged rumors, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.